Hello kids! Good morning or good afternoon. It's me again, Teacher Tina. Today is Science 5. So before we start, please get your workbook and textbook. So, are you ready kids? So let's start. So our topic is about heredity. Please open your book, page number 23. For the workbook and open your textbook, page 37, 38, and 39 for the textbook. So today our topic is about heredity. Last week our topic about humans. This week our topic is about heredity of animals. So what heredity is passing on or inheritance of characteristic from parents to their offspring. So parents is mother and father and offspring is their daughter and son. So organisms reproduce to ensure their kinds will continue to exist. But animals have variations in the color. So what is heredity? So the parents, mother and father, and the offspring, their baby or son or daughter of a type of organism have some similar physical characteristics. Parents pass on their characteristic to their offspring, to their baby. This is known as heredity. So genes are structure and the cells are the responsible for the characteristic and organism. So the cell is building block of organism. All parts of our body are made up cells. The cells contains nucleus which control all the activities of the cell. Then the nucleus contains genes. These genes determine the characteristic and as. These characteristics are known as traits. So last time about the human is all parts of the body are made up cells. Then the cells, inside the cell, there are nucleus, which control all the activities of the cell. Then inside the nucleus, there contains genes. So these genes determine the characteristic and as these characteristics are known as traits. If you are the same to your father or you are the same to your mother, that is the traits. So organisms reproduce to ensure that their kinds will continue to exist. If organisms do not reproduce, their kind will die out and they will become extinct. So this is heredity. This is the animal cell inside of their body. So this is the animal cell structure. So these animals are example of similar to their parents. Animals also pass on their traits to their offspring. This is the offspring. When they are produced, their offspring will have traits similar to their parents. So they are similar. And also they are similar to their color. When the offspring grow up, they will become bigger and eventually have size similar to their parents. So when horses reproduce, they give birth to foals that looks like them. So looks like the same. So this is example of animals looks like. So here are some other examples of animals' offspring that looks like the parents. So this is parent, this is offspring. So number one example is cat. So cat is looks like the to their offspring. So offspring that looks like the parents. So this offspring is looks like to their parents. Then cat is another example of offspring looks like to their parents. Mother and offspring, they are looks like. Number three example is elephant. So elephant is look like to their parents. They are the same. Another example is dog. They are the same. So dog is animals offspring that looks like the parents. So give me some another example of another animals looks like. Uh, Another is cow. It looks like to their parents. Goat is looks like to their parents, and pig is looks like to their parents. Then duck, then horse. Sheep is offspring looks like to their parents. There are so many animals offspring that looks like the parents. Lion, tiger, or elephant is offspring looks like to their parents. And these animals are do not looks like. So there are some offspring, this is the offspring, that do not looks like to their parents. When they are young, for example, a tadpole and caterpillar look very different from their parents. However, they will develop and grow, and eventually they will look like their parents when they are grown. So the example of do not looks like to their parents is frog, butterfly, mosquito, ant. That are the example of animals do not look like to their parents when they are young. Then this is offspring of organisms usually do not look like exactly. Do not look like exactly. That the same like their parents. So this is the parent. This is the offspring. So two the both of them are made of same kinds. There are variation in the traits that make the offspring slightly different from the parents. Look, the mother cat and the kittens, this is the kittens, show in the picture below. Do the kittens look exactly like their mother? So when the cats reproduce, they give birth to kittens. This is the kittens. The kittens might have fur color or pattern similar to different from their parents. There is a variety of color and patterns for the fur traits and cats. So look at this parent and offspring. The color of the mother is color white. There are color yellow and some color black or gray. They have only one kitten, the same to her mother, and the other is different color. They are color gray or black. So they have variation in the color of their color of their fur. There are different from their parents. They are different to their parents. So they are not totally exactly to their parents. Then, feather color is one of the traits that parakeets, this is the parakeets, pass on their offspring parakeets, have different color or different feather. So this is green parakeets, yellow parakeets, blue parakeets, and white parakeets. They are different color. Again, green parakeets, yellow parakeets, blue parakeets, and white parakeets. Chicks develop combs on the top of their heads. So combs, this one. This is the combs of the chicks. When they are grow up, there is variation in the shape of the combs. This is the shape. Variation in the shape of the combs. They are not the same. So single comb, rose comb, and tea comb. They are variation in the shape of the comb. There is a variation in the shape of the dog ears. Here are some examples. There are the example of shape of the dog's ears. So erect ears, bat ears, floppy ears, semi-erect ears, and long and folded ears. This is long and folded ears. They have variation in the shape of the dog ears. So please open your book, page number 28. Page 28. And answer, some young animals look like their parents and why? Some young animals do not look like their parents. Name two. Write two example of do not look like. Well, they look like their parents when they grow up and why? Name two traits in human that can be passed on from parents to their children. Human. There are different color of the feather and parakeets. Name the color of the feather and parakeets. There are four colors. Write the color. What can you say about the feather colors of parakeets offspring that are different from their parents? These are the choices for answer for page 28. They will look like their parents when they grow up because they inherit the traits from their parents. Because the characteristic or traits from the parents are passed on the young animals during the process of reproduction. There is a variation in the feather colors of parakeets, types of hair, and types of air labs. So this is the choices of page 28. Then page 32. This page 32 and 1. So match their to their young. Then this is the answer. Why do the young animals look like similar to their parents? This is the answer. Well, the offspring looks like the parents when they grow up. Yes, it will look like the parents when they are grow up. Explain your answer. It will look like its parents because it inherits the traits from its parents. That is the answer. So this one, match. Then page 33 is how do cats reproduce? Cats reproduce by giving birth to live young. Why does fur of kittens looks slightly different from that of the mother cat? There are variations in the fur traits and cats. That is the answer. Will the kittens look exactly the same like the mother cat when they grow up? No. The kittens will not look exactly the same like the mother cat when they grow up. This is the answer. So make these exercises in the paper or notebook. Animals look like their parents. Number 2 is animals do not look like to their parents when they are young. So write the example here. Then write the example of do not looks like. Okay. I hope you understand our topic for today. Thank you and see you again next week.